Hello and welcome back to the 4-0 Up podcasts. Once again, for the third week running, the keen-eyed viewers at home will notice that we're 2 mics down.
Ooh.
We've had some technical difficulties, but
Again.
hopefully the sound quality
Still
for the
works.
audio listeners and with those watching on YouTube is still okay. We have finished top 10, so we've stopped rinsing that idea, and we've gone on to another generic football topic idea. Underrated Premier League 23-24 11. Okay? We've all got our underrated 11s, and we're going to talk about those, list those. We'll start with keeper, back four, midfield, attack, and then we'll do some honourable mentions at the end, and then we'll do a quick weekly roundup. We have some Premier League action at the weekend and some Champions League action from last night and Tuesday night as well. So let's get into it, okay?
Yeah.
Underrated 11. So we will go with we would just give our goalkeeper and defence
Keepers.
first.
And defence.
Goalkeeper and full defence.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So right. So Lex, you can start.
Okay, so in goal I've gone with Vicario.
Okay.
A right back, Issa Kabor. Centre halves, Pinnock and Webster. Left back, Mikolenko.
Nice.
Okay, right. I've gone Sam Johnson in goal, and then I've gone with 3 centre backs. I've had to put Mark Gahey at right back, and then I've got Maguire, Pinnock, and Ait Nouri as my back four.
Yeah, I've got Leno in goal, Pedro Porro, Matty Cash, Joachim Anderson, and Murillo.
I've got Matty Cash playing centre half.
Yeah, he's playing left back.
Oh, so no underrated.
I think he is.
I've
We'll
got
talk about that in a second.
Leno. I've got Serge Aurier, Shah, Akanji, and Ait Nouri.
Okay, so you also got Ait Nouri as well. Well, we'll start with your Matty Cash shouts.
He's not underrated.
I don't think he is
Pedro
either.
Porro also not underrated.
I think Pedro Porro is this season.
No.
He's been very, very good.
Yeah,
this
people
season.
know that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's the problem with underrated is
Being underrated,
everyone-
being underappreciated.
yeah,
He's not
underappreciated.
Because Spurs are in such a spotlight.
Well, I don't think Akanji's underrated.
I think he
probably
is. I think Akanji, out of the entire Man City back line, and he's probably the most underrated. He played a hell of a
Well,
lot
he's
last
only
season.
underrated from Man City. I don't actually think he's underrated. And
He's a- No,
I don't think
I-
people
no.
underrate his ability.
I think Akanji is underrated. I think
I don't think
he's
people
underappreciated,
I don't
definitely.
think people underrate his ability. But
I think they do. I think they always look at him as a weak point of that City defence, but quite a lot. He's been very solid. He's been asked to play in that
he's
Stones
been
role
trapped
quite a
in the
lot.
against Leipzig, to be fair.
Yeah, but they don't go against. No one did. But he was. Yeah, I think he's just very underrated. I think he does a very solid job. He suits the system very
I
well.
don't massively disagree with it, but I also don't massively disagree with Pedro Porro, for example. I don't think that's the worst shout ever. I think Matty Cash is a bit of a...
Matty Cash is not
Yeah,
underrated.
Matty Cash is
But I
definitely
think
not
Porro is
underrated.
more rated than Cash, so how does that...
Yeah,
But I
but he's
think
he's also a better.
Yeah, I think Porro
Player.
maybe
Yeah.
should
More
be rated a little bit
rated,
higher. I could maybe see a shout from Porro maybe deserving to be a little bit rated highly than he is at the minute. But I don't hate it. He's not on my team.
Who did you have again?
I had Gahey, and then I had Maguire, Pinnock. I want to talk about Pinnock quickly. I think Pinnock's
He's unbelievable.
box defending
Underrated.
and defensive headers are elite.
So
They
good.
are elite level standard. I remember when Brentford played Man United, and that's not the only time I've watched Pinnock, by the way. But when Brentford played Man United, Pinnock was absolutely unbelievable. He was the best player on the pitch by a mile.
Yeah.
Any other time I've watched Brentford against any of the top 6 especially, he's looked class. He is just really
So
good.
solid. Isn't it?
I put Maguire in there, 1 because I wanted to shout out my boy, and 2 because I think Maguire this season has been quite underrated, and I think Maguire will almost be always underrated because he's so overhated.
Yeah, people just.
Because people will never
Because
want to rate
it's
high
trendy
Maguire.
to hate him.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
And I think Maguire, actually, since he's got back into the team, consistently started for the last 10 games, he's been honestly one of our best
He
players.
has, yeah.
Maybe not been that difficult this season, but Maguire.
I think it could have been a lot worse. If you didn't have him, it could have been a lot worse. than what
Definitely,
it is.
100%. Even last night when we lost against Galatasaray,
He's still-
Maguire
he's still
was
good, yeah.
still really good
Yeah.
again. I've gone Gahey at right back. I think he's top. Like, top. I think he's
Yeah.
very, very good.
I think it's fair to put him, but I think it's in a similar ilk to Cash and
I
Porro.
was
do
gonna
think
say
he's
that.
rated, but
Yeah.
probably not as rated as he should be. So I get it, but
Yeah.
he's
I
definitely
couldn't think of
one
anyone
them
else at right back.
rated.
Kabore is a good shout, though.
Yeah, I
what
like
do you think
Kabor.
about Serge Aurier?
No.
Whenever I watch him,
I
I'm
don't mind
impressed. I think his time at Spurs when he was just a bit crap. It's probably made him look better now at Forest. 'Cause I just thought he was terrible, and now when I watch him for Forest, he's solid. He does a job.
He's sort of similarly got the Harry Maguire thing where you associate him so much with being a bit of a
Yeah,
bit bad.
Yeah.
So he's always
Yeah.
going to have that reputation. So he's definitely surpassed that now.
Yeah, no, I
So I
don't
get
mind
it.
that. Well, yeah, when you
Yeah.
defend it, I can see
Yeah.
it. Yeah, definitely. Ait Nouri, we both had it left back.
Yeah.
And he's actually really good.
his
think
on
he-
the ball ability is brilliant.
I
he
think-
carries the ball so well. He has a
Yeah.
good delivery as well. His defensive side is still a bit shaky, but he's only like 21,
Oh, he plays
22.
as a wing back.
There'll
as
be a
Yeah,
lot of
exactly.
players in this. I think as a team they've been they're unlucky
Oh,
to be where
Wolves,
they
yeah,
are.
Wolves
first
have,
of all.
I think-
Wolves are
yeah.
right.
They've been
amongst
very
my
good.
underrated,
I think if you
yeah.
put Aitner in a better team, he'll become better. Like he is, he would suit a lot of systems in the Prem.
And I
but he
think as
just
the
hasn't.
Wolves teams gets better,
he'll
also
he'll
get better.
stay. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like one of their
The
key
Wolves team is
players.
good though. I will see they're much
very
better than
good.
what the league position
Oh,
says.
they'll have a run this season where they'll.
Well, they deserve to be there
yeah.
now. They've been undone by so many
They've
bad
been on a
decisions.
good
Oh,
run.
mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
They've
that
done.
one. They've had about 17
Oh, against
penalties
Fulham the other
against.
day, that was terrible. That was absolutely.
I love the manager as well. What is it, Gary?
Gary
O'Neill.
O'Neill,
Yeah.
Gary O'Neill.
So
Speaks well, doesn't he?
good lad. You want to talk about
I
Mikalenko
think
though?
Mikalenko is severely underrated. Statistically, the best left back in the Premier League this season. No bias, including the
Statistically, what do you mean?
Who scored? Player ratings over score left back. Best statistically
Yeah.
on
I mean,
average.
you can't
rating.
ignore
I
it.
wouldn't read a player on player ratings, but
Well, I wouldn't, but that's just how I'm justifying his selection. I think if you don't watch Everton, you don't know.
Is he up for Player of the Month this month as well?
I think someone said he was
Maguire
somewhere,
is.
but he's not in the
So
six.
Gordon.
He's
Yeah,
not in
so
that
it's
six,
not
so
now.
I don't know. Maybe it's
Yeah.
goal in a month or so
Might
or
be,
something
yeah.
probably from his volley, but I think he's really underrated. People always banned Everton as terrible, and we've not been terrible this season. We've been good.
No,
So
no.
I think he's probably underrated.
is that quite a remontada for you as well?
Oh,
2 months ago, you.
Well, for everyone.
Yeah.
It's not just me.
Yeah.
It's not just me. Everyone thought he was terrible, and he's adjusted really well. Didn't help he was playing in a team that had Michael Keane and Ben Godfrey at centre half when he first came. I think
Yeah.
anyone would have performed terribly at left back there, but no, I think he definitely deserves a shout. But I can see it Nori as well.
Yeah.
Right, fair enough. We move on to midfield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else did you have in your back four? Sorry, just one more time.
Yaki Manderson.
Don't think he's underrated.
Well,
Rated because of his long ball ability.
and then
Really?
And because he's next to Gary.
Murillo from
He's really good, though.
Forest.
Yeah,
Murillo
Murillo.
almost
Oh,
got
he's
in there for me. Yeah,
really
Murillo
good,
almost
yeah.
got in there for me, and he's only 21. I think Nottingham Forest actually do some really good work in Brazil.
Yeah, they do.
I think
That's
I-
scouting
their,
for the
their
ones
starting
at the
network
very
and actual,
top, yeah.
yeah, and their recruitment is actually
Yeah.
like proper top
Of course it is.
quality. I
They're
think getting
putting
rid
like
of
Sangare.
Yeah, Sangari's a
They
really good
bargained
signing for
by
them.
in Brazil.
Yeah,
'Cause obviously
they
for
were
top
going to get
echelon
Andre
in Brazil,
Trindade
weren't
from
they?
Fluminense
Yeah,
as well.
he's
They missed
really
out on him, but he's
Yeah.
he's unbelievable.
good.
Yeah,
Absolutely good.
he'll probably go Liverpool
Probably.
or
Unfortunately, yeah.
Tottenham are in for him as well. But no, Murillo was a good shot. I thought about him. He's my honourable mentions.
I saw something about Fulham getting him as well. That one.
Yeah,
Because Fulham do that a lot as well. They look at like Brazilian players for some reason.
yeah. I don't know why more people don't. There's
Yeah.
lots of very good like
Same
Andre.
for Argentina.
It's a
Alan
great
Varela,
market,
who's
that's
at Porto now.
South America on that.
Yeah, Gabriel Moscardo, who plays for Corinthians. There's a lot of really good talent out there.
Yeah.
Even like Federico Redondo as well.
Mm.
Okay, we'll go on to our midfield. I've got a 3 in midfield. I'll start with mine, sure. I've gone with I've had about one player slightly out of position, but he has played in his position, and that's Matthias Cunha at attacking midfield. And I've got Douglas Luiz and James Garner as well
Yeah.
Okay.
in my midfield. Mason?
I've gone Pascal Gross,
Yeah.
João Gomez from Wolves,
Okay.
and Conor Gallagher this season. I think has been very underrated.
I've got Bellegarde. Is that how you pronounce it? The one
Yeah.
from Wolves.
Yeah.
Norgard, because every year he has to be in there. He's just quality. And Papi Matar from Spurs.
Okay, yeah.
I've also got Bellegarde. I've got Douglas Luiz. And I've got Pascal Gross.
I think Pascal Gross has been. I think he's just over the top of being underrated.
I think he's
I
still
think he's
massively
underrated because he
underrated.
never gets talked about
Yeah.
when you talk about
No,
Brian.
still
gets-
to this
Do
day.
people? I
No
know
one-
Nobody talks
no
about
one
him.
ever
Nobody
talks
talks
about
about
him.
him.
I'm not
Really?
just saying.
Really?
There was a
No
period
one
where they
talks
did.
about him.
There was a
Maybe
period,
it's
but not
because
anymore.
I rate Pascal Gross. I don't think he's underrated.
When yeah,
'Cause I
that
think I
period
rate him,
was
and we talk
last
about him,
season.
so
I think
I don't
that's
think
it.
he's rated.
Last season when he played in that
He's
more
class.
advanced role, a lot of people spoke about him. But this season again, he's dropped back a
Yeah, he
tad.
was doing like
He can
Gondwana
play everywhere
last
as well.
year.
He's playing
Mate,
wing
he
back.
plays
He
Yeah, I was
plays
gonna say,
in
he plays
midfield. Yeah, he plays on the wing. I think he's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he gets talked about as
No.
much as the other
No.
Brighton
Oh,
players.
by the way, me saying I don't think he's underrated isn't saying I don't think he's quality. It's just
Yeah.
that thing of
Yeah, that-
because
that has
I
been said
talk
a
about
lot,
him, I
yeah.
just don't think he's underrated because I don't see.
I think
anyone else.
we all talk about him a lot.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
But that's
So
what
I-
we're looking for. But I
yeah.
feel like on the whole, he's
Yeah.
not discussed as far enough as much as he should.
100%.
So I think by that logic.
Bellegarde's a good shot. He was my
Oh,
honourable
he's
mention.
techie.
He's
He's
so
so
good.
techie.
Yeah, and he's only played a couple of games as well, but he's already
He
really
has,
is
yeah.
really
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, I did a
really good.
50-50 between them and that João Gomez as well.
Yeah,
I like
Gomez
that
is
shout.
good. I thought Totti Gomez as well.
Uh,
Centre half
yeah,
is a
Totti's
potential
good.
Another
as well.
shout that I kind of forgot about. Lamina this season's been really
Yeah,
good.
Lamina.
for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
I quite
He
like
had a
him.
really good like FIFA 19 base card or something. I carried me for like the first 2 months.
Was that when he was at Juve?
No, it was when I was at Southampton.
Oh, yeah, he went-
He's been about, by the way.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, he has.
He has been, yeah.
respect.
No, I think
Garner.
definitely Garner for me. I just think
I like
he's
Garner.
quality. I'm not even saying this as a United fan. He's a former United player, but he's such a
Yeah.
good jeweler. He's such a good
Yeah.
jeweler. I think he's just
Yeah.
so perfect for that.
Well, technically as
Um,
well. He's set pieces.
Technically, he's excellent as well. He's a little bit like Pascal Gross. He was playing right
Yeah.
back for England in the under 21s.
Yeah, he's versatile.
Yeah, he's been shipped out for Nottingham Forest on the right wing when he was in the Championship as well. He's
Yes.
been playing centre mid, defensive midfield as well. I think
He is
Garner, I
really
rate him
good.
I think if
I can't
I-
believe we let him go and kept
If
him.
I hadn't already had Mikalenko in, I think I'd have put Garner in as well.
Yeah. Oh, you're just using your.
I didn't.
I
I
used
didn't
my
wanna-
Maguire pick.
Yeah, I didn't want to go.
That's where I use Shaw. I was like, I'll get Shaw in.
I didn't want to
Yeah.
seem too biased, but he'd probably have Douglas Luiz for me because I think Douglas Luiz is rated.
Do you have Douglas Luiz in yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have Douglas Luiz in mine.
Yeah. I don't think he's massively underrated. I can see your point, but I think just based on the fact he's been linked to Arsenal for about 3 years, it's kind of like made his underratedness not that big.
I had that with Amadou Onana. I went, oh, is Onana underrated? And then I went, he's been
No,
linked to
he's
United.
right. Like,
And then he went, he's been linked to
season,
United. Yeah, I was like, I can't be. So I understand the Douglas Luiz, but I still think Douglas Luiz
He is really
still
good.
goes under the radar a little bit. I think he's actually like top quality.
Yeah,
I think
well,
He's
really,
rated
really
he's not
good.
rated high enough.
Yeah.
People go, oh, he's a decent player for Villa, but I think if you put
And people
him
forget he came from
He's-
City.
Yeah,
as a
people have
captain
only
as well.
started talking about him more now because he's taking penalties.
Well, he was
and
at City for a
scoring.
while, yeah.
So they actually naturally talk about him more
'Cause
as
he
a player
gets goals,
because he's
yeah.
scoring goals. Yeah.
He's in my FPL, so.
Yeah,
Nice Dougie.
he'll
Yeah.
get a big move soon. I mean, he might not even need to though, because Villa have got
Well,
a really good
he might
project
not.
Oh
going.
no, the Villa are
Mate,
European
they've got
side.
so much
Yeah,
cash,
but
by the way.
Yeah, they are.
They always have though.
Yeah,
They always have.
done.
Well-run club.
Yeah.
They are to an extent.
Imagine.
They do spend a lot on wages though. They do just give out massive.
Yeah, but they've
contracts.
got
Didn't
it.
they
They've
let
got it to spend.
Lugadinho? Why did you get him out of Everton? But then you had to sell Lugadinho to comply with FFP.
No, I don't have to sell him.
No, he just,
Oh,
he
He
just
fell
wants to
out with
leave.
Rafa, didn't he?
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you had to sell him for FFP.
No, he
we
just
never had
hates
to sell
Rafa.
anyone for FFP, really.
Oh.
It helps selling key assets, but we never had to.
No, it's very rare that you have to,
No, unless you're Barcelona or something,
Yeah.
you're pulling levers.
or unless you really need to make other signs. Like we sold.
Oh,
Sam
that's
Maximin.
well, it's a sell to buy
Yeah,
basis.
that's
A lot of
that's
clubs run like that,
that's
aren't they?
sells by.
Especially lower leagues.
Okay, right, front three. Mason, give us your front three first.
So similarly with you, I put Hwang Hee-chan and Matez Cunha just as I just put a slash in between them because pick
They
either
come as a
one.
pair.
Yeah, pick either one
Okay, right.
Yeah.
fair
out of the two.
I think they were allowed to do that.
Yeah.
And Buemo
Just
and
do it for
What-
every-
what
I-
about
Joao.
Dwyer and Evans then?
João Pedro.
Don't think he's underrated.
No, definitely not underrated.
He is.
He's
That
not.
could be the worst. That could be the
No,
worst. pick.
no,
He is,
no, no.
he is definitely
He's
not
Lucas
underrated.
Moura. Bring that back.
Oh, yeah.
Who said that?
Excellent, wasn't it?
It was me.
It was him.
Was it
Oh,
you?
yeah.
What?
I'd have happily accepted that then. I thought I
No,
did.
you said something stupid.
I'm
as
an,
well,
I'm an honest man, lads. I'm an honest man. I'm an
That
honest
was
man.
really funny when you put
And,
Lucas
and,
Moura.
and I put my hands up and I said I was wrong. I'm
He'd
an honest
have
man.
taken a fall for you there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You should've just
I was
said
taking
nothing.
it
Yeah.
because I couldn't remember, so I thought.
Joy
It was me.
Pedro's worse.
Yeah, Japan is.
Yeah.
It's probably just because
I think he's
the
really
most
far from
the most
underrated.
Premier League I watch is Brighton, and that's it.
But he's not. But he's not.
Yeah, but you
underrated,
can't just
though.
say that.
I
I've
mean,
watched
at
Brighton,
the start of
so-
the season, everyone was like, invest your stocks into Joy Pedro because he was so good for Watford last
Yeah.
year.
It was such
Can't
an
be underrated.
obviously
Yeah.
good signing.
It's like
You know, in a way, we describe Gross as being the one that people don't talk
Yeah.
about.
He is the one they talk-
people
Yeah.
talk about.
Him, Ansu
and
Fati.
Matoma.
People talk about him more
Matoma,
than Ansu Fati. They talk about him
Solly
more
March
than
even
Matoma.
now.
Yeah,
Talk about
Lallana's
him
more
than
underrated
March.
than.
Yeah,
Dunk.
Lallana was in a good shout, by the way.
Yeah.
Who, sorry?
Lallana.
Lallana.
Welbeck.
Oh, Gilmore. Gilmore's probably a good
Gilmore,
shout.
yeah.
Gilmore is
yeah.
sick.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Honourable mention.
Yeah, Gilmore.
Gilmore
Yeah,
is
Gilmore should have
sick.
get in there
Yeah.
ahead of like the Noel Gordon people they had.
Right, we'll do the rest of the front threes?
Yeah, carry on. It was
So,
just it was,
so Joy Pedro,
Yeah, we'll get back to that. We'll get back to
Cunha slash Wang
Alright,
Hee-chan,
who's your third then?
questionable.
and Buemo.
that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, right, well,
Go on.
go on.
I've
Thomas.
got Mbuemo on the right, Hwang up front, and Tavernier on the left.
I've got Mbuemo on the right, Hwang on the left, and then Mbuemo. No.
Oh, he played twice.
Twice.
He's back good. I've got Mbuemo, Cunha up front, and then Hwang.
Yeah.
So I've got Mbuemo on the right, Wang Hee-chan up front, and Anthony Gordon on the left.
No, nice. I'm going to actually go against the Anthony Gordon shout. He's not underrated anymore. He was
No.
about 3 weeks ago, but he's not now.
underrated.
No, I think he's underrated.
Especially because he's playing.
I think he's
so
been
much
really good
now
this
because-
He's been nominated for Player of the Month. Obviously, as he's got.
Has he?
Yeah, he has.
I don't
He's,
know that.
he's been very good, but he was underrated at the first start of the season, but not anymore.
Yeah, I don't think it's underrated.
He's probably like our
Well,
most talked about player at the
It's
moment.
nowhere near as bad of a shout as a certain
Well,
Mason
Can
game.
No,
I,
I'd
no,
probably.
Can I put Wang Hee-chan on the left and then put Mbuemo in front and then
Yeah.
I'd fully fit Pedro Neto on the right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd have
Yeah, you
had-
can,
yeah,
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 Neto
yeah,
has played all
yeah,
season.
yeah.
Yeah.
Neto is.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll-
Neto with a good
It was
knee.
it was the last person I put in the squad and just panicked just before we started when I
Well,
probably
no,
should
it
have
was.
just.
he
got-
was number one.
I should have just
Fuck
got
off.
rid of the slash and.
I think my
done it
most
that way.
underrated striker is Erwin Howard. I'm going to go Howard.
Not
you know.
talked about
A
enough.
bit edgy, probably. You know, no, he's young enough and coming, but I'm going to go with Erwin Howard.
Julian
Salah Alvarez
Alvarez.
as well.
Yeah.
Julian Alvarez as well.
Underrated, bro.
So underrated.
Bernardo Silva.
Yeah,
Take it too far.
that kid.
Yeah, João Pedro's quite a bad shot. I won't lie
Yeah,
to
I
you.
know. I'll
Who
admit it.
you replaced him with then?
I'll just get rid of the slash.
Okay.
Yeah, you really could see it yourself there on the
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah, you could have just
Yeah.
read
Did
it.
you
not
on
think
one
because you were
screen.
saying
You
it?
properly
What
brought that on. You
stupid thing to
properly
say.
brought that on yourself as well.
Because
You actually did.
He's actually
Yeah,
got
I
rid of
have.
Cunha and Wang Hee-chan to put in Joy Pedro. You know what I mean? He has gone, oh, you know what? The
He's not
slash,
on João
yeah.
Pedro slash.
Yeah.
He's made room.
João
for it.
Pedro
Yeah.
was the man.
Yeah.
He's my man.
It wasn't-
That's
it
what
was
I'm
my
saying. He's number
It
one.
was
That's
my
what I'm
11th
saying.
bloke.
No, he wasn't.
He was.
No,
He
you
was.
can't- You can't have a
Maze.
slash.
He's not.
When
The slash
Wang
would have been
Hee-chan
the
plays
last
on the
one.
right and Cunha plays up front, you can't put a
Idiot.
slash
Fool.
to Get Joy
Don't know,
Pedro
I
in
just
the
don't.
team.
It was just
That's
because I
like
didn't want to put two
Sam
from the
Gordon
same
Erickson
team
putting in scores
in
on the
same
left. It's
group.
shoehorning players.
Yeah, you shoehorned.
Yeah, you shoehorned them into the team.
shoehorned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Apologise now.
Sorry.
Say I'm sorry, everyone.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay, some underrated ones. There were no strikers, so I had like
Underrated.
Dominic Solanke as my underrated one, but I don't really. I'm not
No.
feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not.
No,
Yeah.
neither.
I just had him in there.
I got a Bournemouth player, Tavernier. I think he's really good. Whenever he scores, it's a worldie. I think he's
Yeah.
good. He's good at taking on men, and that's pretty good.
It's a good 1v1 dribbler.
Yeah, that's all I can do, really. So.
Strangely enough, I had Curtis Jones in there.
Oh.
I think he's class. I actually think he's like really, really good.
Oh.
And I think in the under 21 Euros he was actually.
Whenever I
good.
watch him for England, he's good. I don't think he really does out for Liverpool.
I think when he comes on,
I think he's
I
fine.
think he's in a tough Liverpool midfield at the minute because it's so stacked.
Yeah, 'cause he
but I
don't
think when
play, that's the
Curtis
issue.
Jones plays, I think he always stands out.
He's just fine.
Yeah,
I think he's a good
yeah.
player.
I think underrated is doing a bit of.
I think
a
underrated
service.
for his
It's just-
talent and how good he can be is maybe a little bit
Yeah.
underrated. But he's not on my team. He's not on
Doesn't
mention
show
it.
it enough, I don't think.
Honourable mention for me,
Doesn't show it enough.
Gibbs White. I still think he's underrated. I think he's really good.
Do you think you could say Awanese underrated?
Kind of, maybe.
And-
He was my that was like the Solanke pick.
Oh, I've got
for me.
Lyle Foster as well underrated. I think.
Yeah,
I think Lyle Foster's really good.
I think in a better team, it's getting one of them cases.
He
where
doesn't
in a
get
better
noticed. He plays for a shocking
yeah,
team.
yeah,
Which is, obvious, fair, but
What, Lyle Foster?
Yeah.
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 he's really good. I think he's really, really good.
agreed.
Yeah,
Good
terrible
finisher.
team as well. Yeah, good finisher.
I think Livramento could be in this as well, right back or left back.
I think
No.
people are taking too much notice of him.
Now,
Yeah.
now they
Champ-
have
cha-
since his
Champions-
performance against PSG. Yeah,
No,
But-
but-
The only
before-
time he
even
was-
now before-
Do you think?
Yeah. The Carabao Cup game against United.
Definitely.
That
Oh,
game,
good point,
That,
yeah,
that
no,
game,
good point,
that
he
game
was
put his
good.
name on the map.
I think
And
before-
'cause he was
before he
young,
got the
just coming out of
transfer,
Chelsea.
yeah.
He was really good for Southampton. But
But he
was
did have like a
injury-prone.
year
Well,
out.
people
to
forgot
be
about
fair.
him because he was injured for so
Yeah,
long.
it wasn't like he was underrated. He was just forgotten about because of the
Yeah, I
injury.
guess. Yeah, I just love him. I think he's absolutely
Now,
brilliant.
Billy Gilmore is actually a really good
Yeah,
shout.
yeah,
I almost take
Gilmore's
Douglas
good.
Luiz out, but Billy Gilmore.
I think I would on
Yeah.
second look.
Yeah. But no, probably underrated 11 down below. Let us know what you think of ours as well. If we've missed anyone, if you think Jai Pedro's the worst shot you've ever heard,
It's up there.
Obviously.
let us
It's
know.
up there.
Worst shout I've ever heard.
But we will move on to a little weekly roundup. And can we please start with Everton versus Man United?
Yeah, we'll
Because
start
I wanna-
chronologically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want to talk about one of the best goals I've ever seen.
I think
Yeah.
Garnacho might have scored a good goal. I've not heard anyone talk about it, but I think he might have scored a decent goal.
yeah,
He's
it's
unbelievable.
it's a bit mental.
Yeah.
Yeah,
3 minutes in as well. That was exactly what we needed because I said to you, I was really
Ruined the game a
nervous.
little bit, didn't it?
it,
Yeah,
it,
for
it,
you.
it
Yeah.
actually did ruin the
Yeah.
entire game, really.
No, for
But-
everyone apart from United fans. I
Yeah.
think.
But I just like the Gary Neville commentary. It's like, I have never been in a stadium. No, it just ended.
All right, you know what really disappoints me about that goal? The goalgasm wasn't good enough. That was the moment.
They were just shocked though.
yeah,
They're
shocked.
it was, oh.
Yeah.
I think that's more of a compliment. But you
yeah,
couldn't
they just
say
didn't know
it.
what to say 'cause it's the most ridiculous goal.
No, but
Yeah.
the little they did it was so cut short. I said that was the moment to probably.
I didn't even watch the game, and I think I'd seen the
Course.
goal 50 times.
Get out.
I'd seen
yeah,
the
we
goal
watched
50
Brighton.
times before
Get
the end of
out.
the first half.
Go away.
I was busy.
I was busy interviewing Anthony Crolla. I was busy.
No, I
That
don't
was
know.
quite cool before.
That was
in
quite
respect.
No.
No, but yeah, it
There's
was a
not
good
much
game.
else to say on it, to be honest. I think we were better than what the score shows.
I agree.
But I still think we deserve to win.
The
Well,
first half,
yeah,
you
because you-
especially. I don't know how you hadn't scored.
You
didn't
took
score
all the
first
wind
half.
out of us. That's why. That's why you won. You
Yeah.
scored a really good goal. And
For-
what we're going to do from here? Oh,
Yeah,
well,
you still
What
had
are you
chances.
doing?
Decore had a good chance. Was it Gay that had a good chance?
Calvert-Lewin had a
saved it well.
decent chance.
Yeah,
we
Onana made
always
some
make
good
chances,
saves.
just didn't score.
Maguire was good, I thought, again. Menu was excellent. He is really, really
Yeah,
good.
he's
He
really
is
composed.
superb.
Yeah.
Yeah, like for an 18-year-old, he's one of the most composed players in the pitch in the 2 games that he's played for United is ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's excellent, but I do think we deserve the win. I do think it was a lot better than what we've been in recent times. So it was a good performance. At the second half, he managed the game really well.
Yeah,
too.
he did. Yeah.
And I think we ran out in the end with a
He
good
dealt with the
performance.
occasion quite well because a lot of teams would have crumbled under that.
They dealt with it well, but if he hadn't scored that goal, so
No,
early,
obviously, yeah, but that's
it'd
like.
have been a tilt.
But then from then you can still like crumble. Like it's only
Yeah.
3 minutes in, isn't it? You've got a long time to hold on.
I know what you mean.
VAR was good for the penalty. Yeah.
Yeah, for once.
Yeah, the way they utilised it then was
The only
I
time
feel
it's been
Leeds
good
should
ever.
never play for us ever again.
Yeah, he was.
in 2 months he'll be underrated.
I'll be buzzing to see the. No, it won't.
Just because he's playing against his old boys.
No, he's just like that every game.
Has he been really bad
He
this
got
season?
sent off in the derby
That's
for being
right,
a
yeah.
tit.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
shite.
I
Play
don't know, to
Coleman
be fair,
now.
I'm surprised he wasn't sent off in that game because he was mouthing off to the ref after the penalty was given. He was already on a yellow, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know how you can mind off the ref as well, but it was so.
It was the most obvious penalty of all time, yeah.
Because he's an idiot. He's
Yeah.
a fool.
Yeah.
Get Coleman back in that team now.
More people will get sent
Yeah,
off for it now, though.
Yeah,
After
100%.
what happened to Lewis Dunk.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that at some point, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I thought the Martial goal, of course Martial was going to score, but it was a really good goal.
Well, I've been saying it. I've been saying it for months. He's obviously
Yeah.
going to score.
I'm pretty
He
sure we
only ever
said
scores
Rashford would
against
score a
Everton.
penalty as well.
Yeah.
But it was a good game, and we'll move on to Newcastle versus Chelsea.
Yeah.
It was quite the game as well.
Yeah, I mean, Chelsea just didn't
I
really
didn't see
show
that
up.
coming. I didn't see 4-1
Neither did
coming.
I. I thought it'd be a draw because Chelsea.
I said
obviously-
2-1 Newcastle because it was at home, but I didn't see it finishing 4-1.
Yeah, I thought we put full focus on PSG, and with like how weak our squad is at the moment, I thought we might just crumble under the pressure a bit against Chelsea. But we just showed it was like a proper Eddie Howe performance, just going at them, showing no fear, and we got our reward really. Lewis Miley made his Premier League debut. Unbelievable. He's 17 years old. And he was similar to Mainoo, where he came in. He was the most calm, composed player on the pitch. Just got the ball. Like his spatial awareness was just so good. So mature above his age. Gordon scored again. It's just a good performance. Yeah, there's not really a lot to say on it. I think more importantly, I think Chelsea was just really bad.
They did.
Yeah.
I don't think we were. I think we were good, but it wasn't like an
You
outstanding
didn't roll
performance.
them
By,
over, did you?
no,
They were
I
just
mean it
bad.
could have been more as well. Could and should have been more.
They were terrible.
Looked a bit lethargic.
Yeah,
Thiago
the second
Silva was
half.
absolutely
Oh my
disastrous,
god,
by
he's
the way.
it's probably
Yeah.
one of the
Well,
worst.
it's a
performances.
shame 'cause I love him.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
time to hang up the boots.
Reece
Yeah.
James as well got terrored all game. Reece
Oh,
James
Yeah,
just
a
got
bit
terrored.
like Ashley on the Derby. Really stupid
Lost
red
his head.
card.
Yeah.
The second yellow was so stupid.
Yeah,
the
wasn't
first
it?
one was he kicked the ball away for the first one, and then second one he's just
It's just
stupid.
two
Just Anthony
stupid
Gordon.
lookings.
Anthony Gordon just as soon as he's on a yellow, I'm just going to run at you then. And it's inevitable that he's going to get sent off.
Yeah.
Should have been earlier, but
He's daft.
Yeah.
He's not captain material, is he, James?
no, he's not. He's only
Not
Chelsea
skipper.
because
He's just because he's been there.
yeah,
for-
and they have no one else.
Yeah,
he's-
basically.
he is
Thiago
there.
Silva's got material, but he's a dangerous.
I think
He is-
Enzo is as well. I think
He's their
Enzo-
longest
Enzo
serving
should
player,
be
Reece
captain.
James.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why they give him it.
Yeah,
Embarrassing.
that's
Chelsea
exactly
Mourinho,
it.
that's why they give him it. But I don't think just because you're born somewhere means you have automatic right to captaincy.
Exactly.
It's mental. I hate it when clubs do
It's not
that.
international football.
I agree. Yeah.
Give it to whoever deserves
I
it.
like it when like someone comes in and is instantly captain. Like Neto for Bournemouth played 2 games. Like yeah, you're clearly the leader of this group. Your captain. Trippier took him 2 months. Just like instantly captain instead of just giving it to someone who's been there a while.
Like us with Tarkovsky. When
Harry
Coleman
Maguire.
played, Tarkovsky's just captain.
Yeah, you should like you sign players to be leaders, don't
Yeah,
you? You
leadership
don't
qualities. Yeah, you look for that in a player.
you don't just
Well,
give
that's
it
part
to
of
some
the package,
kid
innit?
who's been
Yeah,
there.
Definitely agree with that. Underrated trait of players, I think.
Definitely.
Leadership, yeah,
Being
of
able to be a
course it is,
leader, yeah.
yeah, of course,
and
yeah,
compound the
massively.
team, yeah.
Especially a defender, definitely. Like
100%. You want that steady and influence, don't you?
if you've got 3 out of 3 defenders in your back 4 that are leaders, that makes you like
Well, it's solid. You
that-
want
that 20% better.
Brentford, Brentford have
yeah,
got.
they're all leaders. Yeah,
Yeah,
they could all have the captain's armband. You'd be like, yeah, fair enough.
That's what you want. You want at least 5 or 6 players in the team that you could look to and go, I want you to be skipper today.
Mm.
You
And I think we have that at the moment as well. There's
Yeah.
quite a lot of players that you could give the armband to and be like, yeah.
Well, you can sort of see it with what Arsenal have lost. Xhaka was their best sort of.
Yeah, and there was a bit of a
steady
hole for a
influence,
while.
wasn't it? And yeah, they just looked a bit soft. I thought.
Yeah.
I don't think it was
Yeah.
good as well last season.
They
I
haven't,
think
they haven't
if I-
played well all season.
If Arteta wants to go on about this improving the team thing, you got to take the armband off Odegaard and give it to Rice.
He's not a skipper, is he? Odegaard.
No,
Odegaard's-
not at all.
I've never seen him say a word.
Yeah,
Unbelievable
not at all.
footballer. But
Yeah.
you were a good captain.
But he struggled this season, I think. Having Xhaka by his
Yeah.
side kind of helped.
Oh, he's been
him.
moved across as well to accommodate Havertz.
Yeah,
And he's
it's
the worst
been a
footballer.
tough season. He scored last night, didn't he? In that.
Havertz.
Both of them.
Scored
Odegaard,
six,
They all
so-
scored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He scored 6.
But Lons was terrible. Oh my god, that was shocking.
Mhm.
But yeah, do you want to move on to the Champions League or
Leicester.
Oh,
had
oh,
it.
does
Is there
Leicester play or?
Could not talk about City Liverpool.
Oh yeah, it was just another bit of a boring game. To be honest, wasn't really much happened.
Yeah, I don't think it was amazing.
There wasn't really a
Don't-
massive
yeah, I don't
talking
think it was
point.
amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how Trent got man of the match. By
Didn't
the way,
watch
he
it.
was
Yeah,
shite.
Doc
He
was
was
good.
shite.
Bernardo Silva was good. Ederson was good. I think they all deserved it over him.
Yeah,
Trent
just good.
scored. End of.
And then he got beaten 8 times.
But yeah, I know he got dribbled past 8 times, but I don't know if he got beaten 8 times. I think he might have got beaten 3 times.
No,
And
still,
Yeah.
you can't give it to.
I think
man of
those
the match
stats
to
were
Trent.
dribbled past kind of a little bit of context behind them as well. 'Cause
Yeah.
there are a lot of defenders that let people run at them.
Yeah,
to
but you still
defend.
can't really be allowing that, can you? Really?
Oh no, I'm not coming to Trent's aid there, but
No.
yeah, it wasn't like he got skinned 8 times.
Would be.
Doherty
At
Doherty
least
was
that-
really good and deserved it man of the match more than Trent did. But City's TikTok admin had to go with that too as well.
What, the Trent get man of the match?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you
I
see that?
saw it on Twitter as well. They said like Doku, that's a man of the match performance or something from Doku,
Yeah.
just dribbling compilation. The addict.
Yeah, good finish from Trent though for the goal.
Yeah,
Alisson was a
good
bit dodgy all game as
He
well.
was, yeah. He's injured now as well.
Yeah, and then is it Levo Kelleher now for like a month, isn't it?
Yeah, but Keller was pretty
But
good.
he's
So.
injured.
Yeah,
Alisson,
Oh,
yeah.
I never knew that.
Pulled his
Yeah,
hamstring
Alisson's
again.
I've not
injured.
seen
So-
that. Hell of a
Yeah.
good keeper.
Keller's
Surprised
a
he
great
got
Kelleher's
moved.
a good keeper, yeah.
He's a Premier League keeper. Should have got moved.
Yeah, he should. I think the only reason he hasn't gone is because Klopp rates him
Cup
so
game, he
highly.
plays cup games as well because this season especially,
Wasted that, wouldn't it?
Klopp definitely would have gone. Oh, you'll play most Europa League games.
Well, he has played them all. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. So.
God, really good keeper.
Yeah, he
really,
is.
really good.
He'll get a move at some point.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about the Champions League, but I guess we have to.
Neither do I, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we'll start with your game. We'll go chronologically.
I mean, I could talk about. PSG probably should have won. That's probably.
Oh, they
Which
battered
is
you,
start-
but they didn't score.
Yeah.
So
They didn't
that,
score,
you know,
so
Three
we deserve
expected
to win.
goals?
What?
Four,
Oh, yeah.
five.
Expected
In
goals.
different sides. I
5.2
think.
2-1 or
Five
something,
expected
yeah.
goals. Well,
But if you don't put them away, that means
Yeah.
nothing.
yeah,
Like, it's
Barcelona
not.
one of the
But
worst
people like
performances I've ever seen.
people like PSG deserve to win. It's like, well, no, they didn't. They didn't
put the ball in
score.
there, yeah.
Like,
Well,
you,
they did, but
like-
you know what I mean, yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah.
they shouldn't have because that penalty decision is
It's like if
honestly
PSG
the
won
worst.
1-0, you're like, oh yeah, PSG deserved to win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the thing is, we scored, kept them out, defended so well. I've never seen us be so disciplined. It was such a hard-fought performance. We didn't have anyone on the bench. We had no one
Yeah.
on the bench. They were bringing on like Asensio, like Goncalo Ramos, Vitinha, which is still having a 17-year-old Miley running about. But we deserved to win in the end, and then obviously the incident happened, which was absolutely never a penalty.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Just the worst decision ever. I couldn't actually believe it because like on commentary, Ali McCoy was just like, "Oh, that's never a penalty. It's never a penalty." And they gave it, and he was just kicking off.
He almost cried.
Yeah, and then Jermaine Genius was kicking off, and but there's not a lot you can do. And then literally last night, Bayern had a very similar situation, but it got overturned
Yeah.
instead of given. So
UEFA definitely the debrief after that game. We're like, right, we can't.
it's
do
just
Yeah, the
clear
referee-
corruption
Yeah,
again.
The
It's
Isn't
referee
it?
got
Yeah.
stood
Yeah.
down.
It's just
Did
clear
he stood,
corruption.
he
though.
stood down.
He got stood
got
down.
stood
He
down.
got stood down.
He was
for
meant to be on a game
He was
on
meant to
the-
play on the
Oh,
Wednesday. He was meant to
And
be game
all
on
the
Wednesday.
VAR officials as well were kicked off for
Yeah.
the rest of the week.
I didn't actually think the ref had a bad game. Up
The
until
ref
that
was really
decision.
good.
Yeah.
He was
I think
really
that's quite
good.
harsh, actually.
Yeah,
I think they
but what? It's just
UEFA's.
They should.
They misinterpreted UEFA's handball rules. I think.
It,
'Cause
I don't know
UEFA's-
how, because it's so
UEFA's
clear.
handball rules are different to
Yeah, it's a
what they are in the
domestic
Premier
leagues,
League,
yeah.
but they've just completely forgot the rule about
Bro,
if it hits
UEFA
his body first.
Yeah, are UEFA's rules not if it hits his body first, it can't be a penalty?
So
or is it the other
UEFA's
way
rules
around?
are if it hits an arm.
It's
it's a penalty.
Yeah.
No, UEFA's rules, if
It's
it hits the
influence.
body.
Yeah, they forgot that part really.
Forgot that part.
You know
Yeah.
how bad that
How
is.
do
That
you-
is
how do you
that is
forget that
almost
part?
ended our chances of getting out the Champions, like getting through the Champions League.
Yeah.
Like now we have
No
to
one's-
rely on Dortmund.
No one saw Dortmund going
No,
out
no.
that group
Yeah, I had
first.
them finishing bottom.
Same.
Yeah.
I thought we'd beat them both times, but here we are.
Dortmund are really good as well. It's
But-
weird. They're so good.
Yeah.
They're so good this season.
Just
Yeah,
can't play in the
brilliant.
league.
Julian Brandt
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
unbelievable, by the way. He's
Yeah,
so
he's
on Fulcrum, brilliant as well. But they definitely deserve to be top of the group. Milan are terrible, absolutely shite.
Yeah.
We've got to beat them now in 2 weeks, which I think we will, but I don't know if Dortmund will keep out PSG because they have nothing to play for, Dortmund, so I don't know.
And Dortmund
They're not
guaranteed
gonna-
top.
I think so.
They're guaranteed through, though.
Yeah,
Just
but you
about,
want
yeah.
top, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully they'll just put out a decent team and just at least get a draw, because then that's all we need if we win, but I think, yeah, one of them, innit? UEFA corruption. What can you say? What can you say?
Yeah. Wasn't so much corruption in our game. Bar our goalkeeper.
Oh,
Play
I
on the
love it.
inside, wasn't it?
Oh, that's so. Oh, it's so annoying because he was been so good for like the last 8 games. He was good against Everton the weekend as well. Like he'd been great for so long. And you were starting to see the Andre Onana that we signed him for, like his on the ball capabilities,
Yeah.
being proactive. And then last night was just
The worst
shocking
I've ever
mistakes.
seen, yeah.
It was shocking.
It's that one from behind the goal which just hits his arm, and
Yeah.
it's how does that even go in? It's like you kind of feel sorry for him in a way because that's just like
Yeah.
freakishly unlucky, but it's just
Oh, I
also
don't know if it's unlucky. He was
It's
bad.
not unlucky.
wasn't
He was
lucky,
expect-
He was just bad.
You can't, as a keeper, you can't
Yeah.
expect that player to head the ball out.
Yeah.
That's what
I
he's
know,
done.
yeah, I
Oh,
get,
no,
I
it
get
was
it, but like
his
the,
fault,
the
it was.
amount
Yeah.
of errors he's made, it's getting to a point where it's like unlikely. It's like how are you still making these mistakes? It's like
He hadn't made so many. He hadn't made a mistake in so long though.
I know, but there's quite a lot in a row that they gave him a
Yeah.
bit of time off.
Well,
It's
yeah,
like,
but I wouldn't call it so long, because if you look at every other keeper,
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's relative,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
yeah. I mean, we've got you at the weekend. I can't see Trippier just put every single ball in him and just see what happens.
Yeah, but then it binds right in front of him.
Get on top of him. Get all your players around him.
Yeah.
He doesn't like it, does he? Clearly.
Yeah, that'll be a really interesting game actually. Oh,
Yeah, 3 really tough away games in a row as well. Everton, Galatasaray, and Newcastle.
That's hellish.
Yeah,
That is
200 goals
hellish.
in a row though. Bruno's was an
Oh,
absolute
brilliant
screamer.
goal, yeah.
Garnacho scored again as well. Like we started the game well. It was a crazy game. I can imagine it was a really good game.
Those
for
last
Liverpool.
10 minutes were.
Yeah, I don't know how we
mental.
didn't score.
yeah.
I know,
Zaha.
I know Onana has to take a lot of responsibility. He's obviously cost us that game. But I also think like how we didn't score a winner at the end. is
Martial's
beyond me.
chance where he just kept taking touches.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
what was
just
that?
That's
went
classic
around
Martial,
the
though.
keeper,
That
didn't
is
he?
classic
So
Martial, just
Yeah,
doing
but-
too much.
Palistri as well. He was
Yeah.
terrible.
He
when
looks
came on.
shocking.
I mean,
Yeah.
he did look really bad. McTominay and Bruno with the clear-cut opportunities. And they had good games as well. Anthony was good last night for once.
I actually think that's the best I've seen Anthony
Yeah,
for a
probably
very
is.
long
It probably
time.
is. Yeah, maybe ever. And to be honest, his combination play is
Yeah.
his actual dribbling. He was taking people on. He was being
Yeah.
effective. His combination play was really good. His passing, his way to pass.
Did
decision
Manu
making was
start
good.
that game?
You know, he came on at that for Amrabat because he was on the yellow, which I thought was the right move because of the conditions.
I don't think Amrabat's been that good. You know.
I didn't think Amrabat was bad. I think
No, but like, in general, I don't think he's been
people
that
are. I
good.
think people are kind of like they're not underrating him, but I think they're giving Amrabat a way harsher time than.
I don't think it's really been spoken about. I haven't seen a lot about it really.
Like he came in at left back and then he's been strung into
Yeah,
a
that's
midfield
true,
that has
yeah.
ever changed, and he's not really got a consistent run of games.
Yeah,
either,
I
so it's
agree-
been tough for
I
him.
get
But I
that.
actually think when he's been played, I think people are taking it out of proportion massively. I don't think he's been as
I
bad
just
as
think
people are making.
I think he
him
looks.
out to
Yeah, I mean.
be. He looks a little slow.
Yeah, I was gonna
he
say
does
he
look
looks a
little
bit off the
slow, yeah.
pace. He just
does.
doesn't. But I think that'll come with time. Where
He also was in a Fiorentina team that kept like 60% possession. Like,
So he's not used to it,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Like Fiorentina never really got pressed, so he
Yeah,
could have
yeah.
he could have the time and day he wanted.
yeah.
But I still think like he's still a better option than I think a lot of midfielders we have at the minute
Yeah.
as well. So
Is Mason Mount injured again?
yeah, from him.
What
Yeah.
a signing. Good him, innit?
I still can't believe I actually signed him. It's a bit of a weird one to sign,
It
but
was weird. Yeah.
I wonder what will happen with him because by the time he
It'll
gets
end up being rotation. We'll sign a midfielder this summer. We'll sign someone. We'll start Manu and we'll sign a defence midfielder, someone like Amadou, Onana, or Matt's
he'll
wife
play for
from
Galatasaray in like 4
Feyenoord.
years.
Who?
Mason Mount. If we play for
Maybe, yeah.
Galatasaray in like 4 years.
Pure rotation option for a while, I think.
Yeah.
But I hope at this point, because Copenhagen drawing last night wasn't, you probably wanted Bayern to win last night.
Yeah.
We can still go through, but you're relying on Copenhagen and Galatasaray to draw on us to beat Bayern, so it's a big ask. But if we don't go through, I hope we finish bottom. I don't
Yeah,
want
you said
Europa
that's
League.
before.
Yeah, I don't want Europa League. I think Europa League would be a massive waste of time. I don't
It's a
think.
hindrance.
Because
Yeah,
you wouldn't
we wouldn't
win
win
it.
it. The Thursday Sunday schedule was horrible, especially with the
It's
injuries we've got
really,
in the
yeah.
squad. I think this squad at the minute just needs time. So if you're only playing one game a week, you're letting Ten Hag figure out a philosophy that
Mm-hmm.
works for him and works for the team. You're getting the players enough training time. You're getting time for the injured players to come back in. So I would definitely,
Yeah.
it's either it's finished bottom or finished second. It's not
Yeah.
finished third. I would be worst case scenario in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because we definitely won't win the Europa League.
No.
Because one of your group will go down. They've already got Liverpool.
I
They've
think
already
they'll
got
probably end up
Brighton.
beating us.
There's already So
I think the Europa League this year is going to be absolutely stacked. If
Yeah.
we go, if anyone that goes in it from
it
our
was
group
stacked
has,
last year as well.
yeah, anyone that goes in it from our group will have a great chance of winning. Like if PSG drop down, that'll be their chance to win a European trophy. I don't think
Imagine PSG dropped out.
they are crap, by the way. PSG
Oh,
absolutely
yeah.
shy. Like
Yeah.
I always didn't really get it because I didn't really watch them enough. But then watching them against us,
So bad.
a team that they should be beating 4-0 both
They're not.
times.
They're just.
They're
They're
just-
not a football team.
They're just crap.
They're not a
Unless you give
team.
them 40 miles in space in behind the defence.
Donnarumma,
No,
most overrated
nothing.
keeper
Oh, he's terrible.
maybe of all
Kebab.
time.
So
He's
bad.
so bad. He
He's
just passed it to
I
Isak.
feel a bit sick putting him in my top 10 goalkeepers.
Yeah, same. Take me back.
Yeah.
He's awful.
He's terrible.
He's
Barcola as well. Shite. Dembele shite.
No, he's not. He's
No.
not.
He's not shy.
crap.
He's
He's
just
not
fucking
crap.
shit
He's
yesterday.
he's not.
He
He
No,
was
he's
just
not.
fucking
Dembele
terrible.
is good.
No,
He just wasn't
Dembele
very
is
good
definitely
yesterday.
still a very top level right winger.
His output is just. I mean, I'm only taking from like 2 games, but both games he just did absolutely nothing. It was just so
They
ineffective.
don't give him the service to go at a fullback.
Well, no, they give him
one-on-one.
Everything's in
they,
Mbappe.
that's
Yeah.
bollocks. They do. Again, on a
No,
Tuesday,
no.
they gave him a hell of a lot of chances to run at Livermore, and he just
You
didn't.
give him a lot of chances to run at Livermento
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, so we're aiding him, and
Yeah,
he's
but
still just
Dembele,
badly.
yeah, but he got a lot of chances, but as did Mbappe, as did Ramos, as did they all got a lot of chances. You can't, you know what I mean? You can't create 5 XG and not give everyone in the team.
No,
a
yeah,
chance.
yeah,
Mark
but
Cola
that's
had
what
like
I'm saying,
3 clear-cut opportunities.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
didn't
But
take any of them.
if you can't score when we're literally giving you opportunities, then
Yeah, I know it's weird.
I don't really. Well, I do rate him, but I just think he's a bit shite.
Sorry about that. We had to take a wee break because a former guest on the podcast, James Cooper, UCFB lecturer, walked in. But that is where we're going to leave this episode. Let us know your underrated 11 down below. Let us know what changes you would make to our underrated 11 down below. And if anyone is watching this at this point, leave a ball no ball question or a comment, and you
Just
will
something,
be
please.
Yeah, just something for
Flashback.
something for us
Compliment
to talk
Mason's
about.
eyes.
Yeah.
You know, they're beautiful.
Some trivia
Or
questions
Joy
as well, or
Pedro being
something.
introduced in a
Yeah. Talk about
underrated
Jack.
11. Yeah. But
Yeah,
thank you very much
João
for watching.
Pedro.
Make sure to give a follow and a rating on the Spotify. Subscribe to the YouTube, leave a like, and follow the socials as well. See you later. Bye bye.
Bye.